Good morning. It's Monday, August 14th, 2017, and I'm here at the Lowe's Hotel in Santa Monica, California, which is where I've had my business, State of the Heart Fitness, since 2002. So a good 15 years. I was going to sub the 6:30 a.m. spin class. Nobody showed this morning. So what did I do? I did a little workout myself, and a lot of times people think that they have to get to the gym, they have to have a set time, and if they don't have an hour to get to the gym or whatever, that they don't have time. And what I try and tell my clients is that, you know what, every little bit helps. Every moment, every choice, every little step helps. As I say when I do talks, that, we all are making choices every single moment of our lives. Whether they're conscious or unconscious, we're making choices. And hopefully we like to make those choices be conscious, because when they're conscious, we actually have the power to make positive, health-enhancing choices for ourselves. So our choices either enhance our health and well-being, or they take us further away from it. And we are making choices all day long. Again, whether we're realizing it, whether we're conscious of it or not. When they become unconscious choices and we're just kind of, lost in our minds and worrying about what we're going to be doing and thinking about our to-do list, we often make unconscious choices by eating things that we really shouldn't be eating, or we eat too much of what we're eating. When we're unconscious, or we're just going through life in automatic pilot, that's when things get dangerous. That's when we get ourselves out of balance. And it's really too easy to do that. A lot of times when, if a new person comes to me and they say they want to lose weight, and of course, that's a common one. And a lot of times people don't want to look at what they're eating. I just want to exercise. I don't want to change what I'm eating. I eat pretty good. That's a very common one. I eat pretty good. That's a big umbrella of what that means. And, the truth of it is if we want to talk about weight loss or whatever it is, particularly weight loss, it's a calories in versus calories out. Now, people will argue that, but it's a physics equation. The food we eat, the drinks we have, all have calories. It's energy in the form of calories. Our body takes that energy in. It either uses it to make our body function, or for movement, muscle contraction, but any excess calories that we consume, we store it as fat. That's just the way it is, and this is an amazing thing. The body was designed perfectly, because the more we consume in excess, the body stores it for a time when we may need it. And as I've said in some of my talks over the years, that when it comes to weight gain, weight loss, whatever it is that, it takes a very short time to consume a lot of calories. Let's say, a blueberry muffin or whatever at Starbucks is about 400 and some calories. How long does it take to eat that blueberry muffin? Well, probably a few minutes. And so, boom. And how long does it take to burn and expend 400 calories? Could take, between an hour to an hour and a half on treadmill. So, a few minutes versus about an hour and a half as far as expending it, it's a big difference. But that is by design, and it's perfect, because we can think, well, that's not fair. That's not fair that I can consume all these calories in just a few minutes and it takes so long. Well, actually, God, the universe, whoever designed this, designed it perfectly. Why? Because in the times when there was legitimate feast or famine and we had to go search for our food, gather our food, we didn't have convenience stores and grocery stores all over the place. When we actually had to look for our food, grow our food, hunters and gatherers, when they had food, they ate. They ate a lot, the feast. And they stored calories, because eventually there was going to be a famine where, they'd be looking for food and it wasn't so readily available. So, but who were the ones that were going to survive? Were the ones that had a little extra calories stored, not the little skinny minis. I'm sorry, you guys were the first to go. So, it's all about, in our society, we don't have that feast or famine. It's just, in our countries of affluence, we just have constant feast. There is no such thing as famine. So, and it's just so easy to consume. So if, weight loss is an issue, you want to lose weight, you're going to have to look at your diet and what you're putting into your mouth. And that requires consciousness, conscious choices of looking at what you're eating, how much you're eating. And again, when we're unconscious, when we're watching TV, when we're on the computer and we're just putting things in our mouth, we are not being conscious of how many calories are going in. And trust me, that stuff adds up fast. So the more mindful, the more present we are with ourselves, the more conscious we are in the choices that we're making. And remember, the choices either enhance our health and well-being, or they take us further away from where we want to go. So it is really to our benefit to become conscious and to be mindful of what we are doing and the choices that we are making. So that's the moral of the story today, is that it is really important to become present, to become mindful, to become conscious, to become aware of the choices that we're making, especially when it comes to food, when it comes to how much movement we're getting a day. Our bodies, they're designed to move. They're designed to move. That's all there is to it. And when we are sedentary, it actually shuts down. Our body shuts down. Studies are showing that sitting is the new smoking, and as soon as we sit down, electrical activity to our legs kind of shuts down, the calorie expenditure shuts down. So every little step, as I started off talking about, every little step counts. You don't have to get to the gym for an hour. No, do some squats wherever you are. If you're at home, stand by the chair or whatever, do some sit-to-stands, up and down. Do some squats, do some push-ups against the wall, or if you're a little stronger, get down on the floor. Do some on your knees, on your toes. Do something little every day. The body responds. The body responds to what our intentions are and where we put our foot forward. If we just think, oh, well, if I can't get to the gym, I can't do anything. I'm sorry, it's BS. Total BS. You're telling yourself a lie of crap. So every little step helps, every little count. If you need a 20-minute routine to do at your home where you don't even need weights, give me a call. Let me know. We'll figure something out for you. But there is absolutely zero excuses. And remember, oh, I don't have time. Yes, you do. There are little things that you can do throughout the day. Doesn't have to be one block of time. I do this all the time. I'm not necessarily in the gym. Trust me, I'm not in the gym. Okay, this is my hour. It's not. I do, and ask my friends, I'll be at my friend's house. She's got a set of weights on the floor. Sometimes I'll just pick them up and do some bicep curls. It doesn't matter. It's every little thing. Everything that you do, conscious or unconscious, either enhances your health or well-being or takes you further away. Sitting, being unconscious what we're eating, all of that takes us further away. Movement equals life. So the moral of the story is move every little opportunity you get every single day. Know that it counts. It counts in the direction of helping and enhancing your health and well-being and bringing you more joy and happiness and energy. And that unconscious living gets us out of balance, overwhelmed, overweight, overstressed. So become more conscious every day, become more present, become more mindful, become more joyful. Have a great day.